Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Some presidents of the United States of America right there. It's their second album. It's a really good song. How are you, family and friends? Welcome to another exciting episode of the Jaxson Galaxy video blog. My name is Jaxson Galaxy. This is my video blog. This is Colette, my one wheel. And we are out making sweet, sweet love to the pavement. Nothing rough. And having a grand time of it. Hope everybody's doing okay during all the coronavirus insanity. I've already mentioned the coronavirus, which, although this video isn't eligible for making money due to ad revenue anymore, it definitely wouldn't now, even if it was. So anyway, today is the first day that is acceptable in temperature. It is currently 76 degrees, I think it said, right when I started filming this. Which means on the one wheel I still need a hoodie because zipping through the air kind of makes you cold a little bit. But the sunshine is very warm and nice. I'll actually have, a little bit of sweat under my helmet, maybe a little on my, underneath parts of the hoodie that aren't getting a lot of airflow. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Isolating, avoiding other people, and not spreading the virus too much. Pardon me, I gotta pass these two. So yeah, hopefully everything is good with you guys. So it's a nice day, beautiful day. Got the helmet on, just in case I crash. Don't want to end up at the hospital if I don't have to. But so I was watching other one-wheel YouTubers, and there was a video from maybe 2-ish months ago, and then another one from maybe 4 months ago from the same dude. Sorry, I don't remember your name. Jake something, I think. I'm not a very good YouTuber. If I were good, I'd put a link in the description to your video, but I don't even remember your name. I just was like, oh, that's like an interesting idea. So he was talking about like training people on like how to one wheel, best practices, like best foot placement, best, balancing kind of thing. And so I wanted to come out and try it. So for a little while before I started this video, I was out zipping around in a parking lot, just doing some exercises. Well, we're gonna get wet a little bit. Yeah. Zipping through the sprinklers there. Can't see it, but I did. I got splashed. See if you could see it on my back. I think I accidentally hit the turn off my phone button during that. It says it's still recording, so hopefully I didn't lose anything. But yeah, my left butt cheek is cold now. Zipping through the sprinklers. So yeah, I tried to do his foot placement and like his balancy stuff, and it's just too uncomfortable for me. It's just not a good enough experience. For me, a lot of the enjoyment on the one wheel in particular comes from, just the sensation of like floating around and zipping around. So I mean, I'm mostly just standing upright. I mean, I can get real low if I need to and still maintain balance and like be okay. Alright, just cruising along here. And my feet are quite wide, according to how he said he should, to get more control and balance and tighter cornering and all that kind of stuff. You should put your feet a little bit closer together. Hello. And when you're doing that kind of stuff, like, I don't know if I'm just, need to turn the tuning down, make the responsiveness a little less aggressive or whatever. But more than anything else, it makes my like knees and ankles hurt. So like maybe I'm just taller than he is or something. Because my stance, I would consider this maybe shoulder width, maybe a hair wider than shoulder width apart. But I'm also kind of like real tall and skinny, so maybe that just has to do with like balancing and stuff. So just for the sake of the video, there's so in the video he's talking about, you know, having your feet duck stance, which I started with and used for a long time, where you can kind of just have your knees and you're very like upright and over the board kind of a thing. And he was saying that you should switch, or at least try, you know, not that there's any one way to do it, but try switching to an alpine stance, where both feet are kind of going in that same direction, so you can turn your hips easier to maintain like looking forward. And I've never had any problems looking forward. I've never had any problems with my hips, but like doing this kind of thing hurts my knees a lot. Like I can only do it for a couple minutes. The other thing is that he was saying, you know, you feel more stable when you have your feet like way out on the outskirts of the board. I don't have a very good camera angle for this, but like you feel more stable this way, but you'll have more control like the closer you bring your feet into the wheel itself. And while that's true, you do have like a lot more like like you can go kind of nuts on it. You know, zipping around like this, like I can already feel it. Like just that amount of time, my right ankle starts to hurt. So I want to put my ankle out this way, and then that way this knee is like kind of sticking out a bit. Hello. So with that knee sticking out a little bit, it doesn't hurt so much. But then I have the curved foot pad on the back side, and so like it just nests comfortably like right into this back corner where it kind of lips up right there, and that's like where the ball of my foot just like sits right nestled into that like corner right there. And so my back foot is not quite duck, it's basically just flat, like parallel to like the rest of the board, maybe a little bit duck. And I'm goofy stance, so I got my right foot forward anyway. And then just today, I was trying an experiment where, see if I can get a better angle on this. I can't actually see because I'm using the front facing camera a bit. So like I just bent my knee and tried to keep my toe in line with my knee and just put it straight down, and it's like it's like exactly like a 45-degree angle on the board. So this back foot is like flat, nested into this little curvy bit, and then this one is just, you know, straight up like forward. And this to me is like kind of goofy looking or whatever, but it's so much more comfortable, and I feel like I've got like a lot of control, and like I could turn really sharp. Let's see if I can do a front side turn here. 180 while looking down at my phone. Yeah, see, and I was able to stay on it, just like, you know, turning on a dime, like front side. Let's try a backside turn. Right, like complete 180, like easy figure eights. It'd be a lot easier if I wasn't holding my phone in front of me and leaning over to like just make sure that my body's not getting in the way of the shot. But yeah, so to me, like that's how I can accomplish that level of like precision and comfort and just like cruising along. I do tend to bend my knees a little bit more when I'm off-roading. Like right now I'm just on freaking buttery smooth concrete, so you know, it's just these wide like running trails and walking trails and stuff. So yeah, nothing to be gained really aside from the experience of like understanding why some stuff works for some people and some stuff doesn't work for other people, namely me. But I mean, that other dude's videos, like, he's able to bomb more hills and does a lot more off-roading and does like single track trails and, you know, bike trails up in the woods and stuff. I still have water on me from that sprinkler. My back is all wet still. And all these new houses going up. Look at how beautiful the sky is today. Oh, and it's just warm. I still have not yet had the experience that I've been like waiting for on the one wheel, which is an experience of atmosphere where it's really hot outside. Like, I like it to be like 72 is my low cutoff. That's the minimum. My high cutoff is probably like 112. Like, as soon as it gets to like 110, like, it's really hot. And I wouldn't want to spend a lot of time outside, especially working or doing anything like that. But I would also be totally fine in that like level of heat. I like it to be about 100, as I have stated in the past. So I still have not yet had the experience of the atmosphere, the air being really hot. And when you're just standing there, you like get hot, and you're standing, you know, the sun is warming you up and you're getting heated, and you know, having like a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff. And then the experience of zipping through the air is what actually cools you off, right? Like, that's a lot of what I'm looking for. I still want that experience of like, man, it's a hot day out. I'm gonna just like spray myself with some water and go zip through the air and let it evaporate off of me and cool me off. That's kind of one of the last things that I really want to do. And do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that'd be a good time. Well, I was gonna zip around the little pond here, but there's a ton of people around it, and I'm responsible, so I'm going to not hang out near people, because I've been fighting off a fever and a sinus infection and all sorts of stuff. So that's just courteous outside of the whole coronavirus nonsense. Plus, this trail is really pretty. Right? Look at that. You've got big sky, and you've got like prairie fields, and you got bugs hitting me in the eyeball. I need better goggles. These aren't really goggles, these are computer glasses that are like 6 years out of prescription, but they still allow me to focus on like road signs and stuff, so I'm pretty good. Yeah, past these people, they let me through. That's a good time. Right? You got this little ravine canyon thing poking out from under the hills here. They're starting to put some grass down, it looks like. Right, but like all these open fields and stuff, they're really freaking nice. There are a lot of people out on this trail today, and my arm's getting really tired, plus it's already been 13 minutes. I hope everybody's safe and happy and healthy. One last little thing before I go. It is official that I will be moving back to Utah. I will be living with my grandmother on my mom's side for a couple months, and then we will probably end up in the house that is just the other house that's on the farm thing until something else happens or changes or whatever. Oh, everybody's letting me through. Yeah. Big pooch. So yeah, we started packing up everything. My dad's already taken one load of our stuff out to Utah. I don't know if this comes as a surprise to like the family or whatever else. I'm not honestly sure who watches this, but the kids know, and that's, as far as I was told, that's as, you know, we just didn't want to upset the kids, so hopefully that information doesn't come as a shock or surprise to anybody that's not supposed to know now. I don't know. I'm not good with keeping secrets. If you don't want me to talk about it in my video blog, you gotta just not tell me, because I will just forget and tell everybody anyway. But so I was told today that the kids know, and that was the last thing, so it's official. Now everybody knows that I was told not to, you know, like spoil because it was up in the air. We didn't want to cause any false expectations or any of the adult nonsense that still escapes me as to why anybody would ever care. I mean, look at the sky. Does it matter? Does it matter to the sky that anybody knows that we're moving? No, doesn't matter. Look at that. That's what matters. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe. Wash everybody's hands with your butt. And I will see you whenever I see you next. Hopefully soon. Hopefully on another beautiful day like this. I mean, check. Just look. Hold on. I'm just going to get some shots. Imagine very pretty, like, strings and piano music is playing over this. You know, hopefully you can imagine it also stabilized a little bit, maybe with a little color correction to help Samsung along here. But yeah, just look at that. The mountains peeking over the, yeah, well, this is the windy part. Ugh. It's very steep downhill, very windy. All right, I'm gonna cruise around for a while. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you whenever I see you next. Okay, bye.